What do you think that a couple of the toughest courses are here in Florida to
Well,
play
I
on?
think obviously Bay Hill, and especially the way the PGA Tour has set it up for the Arnold Palmer Invitational the last few years. I mean, you look at the winning score; it's just been, 5 under, 9 under, something like that. That's rare, very rare, when a PGA Tour event is being held. Rough is long, the greens are hard and fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a man's man, and he would want to have tested the best players under the most difficult conditions. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook is another, what I would call very good golf course. Usually the winning score there is maybe just into double digits under par. What I like about that course, it's very unique for Florida. Elevation changes of, up
Yeah.
to 40 and 50 feet on some of the holes. Virtually no water. I think it's in play on 2 or 3 holes on the entire course. Very few palm trees. It's all oak trees and pines.
Fines.
You
Yep.
get a feeling more that you're in maybe North Carolina than you are in Florida. The
Hmm.
other thing I like about the Copperhead course, you look at the list of winners. There have been short hitters, kind of control players like Jim Furyk and Luke Donald, power players like Vijay Singh, Gary Woodland, Retief Goosen. So it really doesn't favor any one type of player. And I think that is one thing that all professionals like. They like to go to places where they don't feel like they're at a disadvantage because
Right.
of the design of the golf course. Doral was always a challenge. And a lot of that had to do with the weather conditions. We'd play in March down there, and the wind was usually a big factor. I know the year that I won at Doral, we actually had winds on the Sunday so high as a front move through that they canceled play, and we actually ended
Wow.
up finishing on Monday. But after the front had gone through, the winds were gusting to 25 miles an hour, and any golf course in those conditions is difficult, but especially Doral with all the water there, it was always known as a tough course. And then, a lot of guys will tell you that the TPC Sawgrass is very difficult. If,
Yeah.
if you can control your ball and put it where it needs to be, it can be had. But if you're off a little bit at that stadium course, you'll pay the price. And shooting a good score is pretty difficult to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about